Hey guys, how's it going? This is never used. Why am I gonna say it? I don't know. I'm not really thinking. I'm really tired, but I just got a glimpse of internet, and I was just playing like offline games, and I don't know. This is a really old match with my raw hyper offense team, which I did have a really good hyper offensive team until I put like choice banded licky licky, and I think that just made it go in the wrong direction. But anyways, I see Shedinja with no spinner, but sadly I have no rocks user unless I had it on my banded Rampardos, which I don't think I did. So that can definitely be a threat. And also the Kangaskhan, and on the first turn it just gets straight into it. So he's going to switch out as I set up the nasty plot. And now I'm just going to go for the flamethrower, and weirdly I outspeed, and he brings me down to my blaze, so now I'm like, okay, I'm going to be able to outspeed and take him out, so that's pretty sweet. Wasn't running a max speed Golduck, so that's pretty cool. He's just going to go into a Shedinja. I probably could have gone into Zangoose, but, you know, I can go into Articuno now. Take on that guy very well, and I just realized I forgot to slow it down, but it's whatever. I don't want to start over. I'm gonna go to bed after this, and he's gonna go for the sub as I go for the hurricane, and that does a ton. So I'm like, yeah, ice beam will break the sub, and I'm looking pretty good. Nothing wants to take an ice beam besides the Shedinja, and that'll die to a hurricane, and it's not very good matchup for him. So yeah, he's gonna go into his Articuno and outspeed me, go for the sub, and I'm going to go for the hurricane, and this time I outspeed him, go for the hurricane, does a lot, and he gets a crit on me, obviously, but it's alright, I get it made up later, and I go into my Floatzel stupidly, very stupidly. I guess I wasn't playing for half the time, because I didn't even realize the Shedinja, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I even doing? After I saw him go into it on this turn, I'm like, what was I thinking? I just wasted time. I let him get his Ditto back to a lot of health. And anyways, I'm going to go to my Rampardos here, knowing I can take any one hit, and then I go for the crunch just so I don't miss. I was either, yeah, I think I was Banded Sheer Force. But yeah, he's gonna, I think, either Bandit or just Life Orb. Yeah, I think I was a Life Orb Sheer Force. I don't know. I'm gonna go into Superior now, even though I have a Hidden Power Rock, just because it's the best thing I had to match up against this Sawsbuck. He goes for the Jump Kick. Takes me down to a low enough health where I'm just gonna take myself out with Life Orb, and I get a revenge crit from that crit on my Articuno, and take him out with a quick attack, and now he's going to bring in his Kangaskhan, and I switch out saying that my Zangoose was the only thing to hit the Shedinja left, so I don't know. I was going for the Waterfall in here. I don't know why he did not switch, but he just stays in and lets his Kangaskhan die. I was so tempted to go into my Zangoose, but I didn't, and I'm just going to leave my Floatzel in, and pretty much my Floatzel is dead weight. He's going to go for the Shadow Sneak, not do anything really. Well, now he goes to the Sucker Punch, which is a little bit stronger by 20 base power. Go on my Zangoose, and I go for the Night Slash. I see goes for the X Scissor. Does enough to the point where Sucker Punch will kill, and I know it's coming, so I'm going to go for the Quick Attack, trying to get him not to go for it next turn, but as the good player he is, he just keeps going for it because there was really no point in not. So that was a good game. Leave a like if you